What's up, guys? Good here once again. All right, so welcome to this week's episode of our weekly forecast and case study. So in today's video, I'll be teaching people how to catch A plus setup with one of the simplest strategies you can actually use and also become profitable. So let's get right into it. On my screen here, we have gold. And how did we catch this particular setup on this pair? Overall, we actually saw that this market was bullish short term. It was bullish short term. I don't want to go in depth into it, but let's just see how we get to fix this. First of all, we spotted out the direction of the market, meaning we had to know where the market was going to. We saw that it was bullish. So how do we take this trade? Now, since we've blown that, let me take out this. Since we already know that we're bullish, after price actually got to this point here, after we've been selling swept out liquidity, we have this. Let me take it down to the 30 minutes time so we'll see clearly, or probably 15 minutes, right? Okay, 30 minutes is actually fine. So we actually saw that price had been selling. We got to this point. We actually swept out liquidity using at this point when price, there was another block here. And sorry, a resistance point, that's the demand zone. There was a demand zone around this area, which price tapped into and sold to take out liquidity around this place with this one as the SSL. This is the SSL. Took out sell side liquidity. That's what SSL means. So we took out the sell side liquidity around here. So we took out the sell side liquidity around here, right? And we decided we pushed up to now sweep out this liquidity we have here. So now when price swept out this liquidity at this point, it left us with another block here and another block here. Now the other block, this was the real origin of this whole move. So we actually had to price had to come back down a little bit to activate this other block that induced this particular move to sweep out this liquidity. So now price actually activated the other block, right? When he activated the other block, we started buying. I saw how price was stalling around this place. Now, if you take it down to the lower time frame, let's say the 5 minutes or the 3 minutes or even the 1 minute time frame, you can actually see that price actually gave us another opportunity here, which is a sell side liquidity, another liquidity pool around here. So now we all actually bought. Price left us with liquidity, trendline liquidity, and all those kind of liquidity we have, which we started selling, leaving us with the QMR. For those that actually want to know what the QMR is, let me give you a quick insight on what the QMR is. So for instance, let's say in a market like this, we get to see things like we have this high, we have the low, we have high, low, high. Most times we get to see price do something like this. Then come back down, right? Then continue moving. So what just happened here was basically that's this particular point where price actually just left. This area is more like a QMR. We can actually look it up on the internet what the QMR is also. So you guys will also see what it actually means. Now, this QMR strategy is one strategy that people actually can use and become profitable also on catch A plus setup. So now, this is an example, right? We can actually see this is the Quasimodo pattern, which is price actually gave us a high, low, high, low. Now, this point here, this is the QMR is the reverse. So we actually got to this supply zone, the real move at this point here. This is what we call the QMR. So back to the charts. So when I saw this pattern, let me take out this guy. So when I saw this pattern, I already knew that okay, price had already got to a point where I'm interested in seeing. So since we did not activate this buy POI around here, I already knew that this market is no longer valid. So I jumped on a live session with my team and here on TikTok and also on YouTube. I decided to just jump on a live session and I saw this move. I saw how price was somewhere around there. I said, okay, I was expecting to see price come back down a little bit into this buy order block before we continue moving. So now we actually caught this move. Simple strategy. We used the QMR strategy that after we saw price gave us this move, this push to the upside. We expected price to come back down here, to sweep out liquidity around here, which it just happened here. Went up, came back down, left us with another QMR on this point, this level here. At this point, price sold, came to this point here, swept out liquidity around here, the SSL, went up, created a double top, right? Or an equal high. Let me indicate in there. And we now soak back down to this point. The example I was giving as like for QMR, we went up, so it's more like the equal, but only that price already swept out liquidity. So price came back down here to this supply zone, if I would call it that, for those of you that trade supply and resistance, and now activated, pushed up a little bit, leaving us with another block which we tapped into, and which we use as our POI, and we continue buying. So guys, this will be the end of this video. If you actually like videos like this, do want to smash the like button and feel free to share this video, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel and also to my Telegram channel. Feel free to join the Telegram channel where I send out free signals. And also, if you want to join my mentorship, feel free to send a DM. And do not forget to also follow me here on TikTok, as you already know, guys, Equizac.